Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the long-awaited Windfall Temple. I'm gonna take a look at what this actual gameplay is like, and then there's a new hero in the Mahayota family that we can take a look at as well. There's Bhima. How long is this gonna go on? Is this gonna be like 10 minutes? I don't know. Anyway, 3KO Games here. Thanks for tuning into the channel. And we shall see plenty of worthy challengers. Okay. Bernadette's here. Great. Telluria's here. Nice. I like it. Okay, let's take a look at some of the rules here for the Windfall Temple. Goal is to complete all 15 temple chambers. The temple chamber has 3 stages that can be played in any order. So what we're looking at here is 1 temple. So 15 of these, that's a lot. Especially here with the week where Hero League is ramping up and we're doing 6 of those battles a day if you're still in it. Just a lot of swiping tiles, my friends. Holy crap. Okay. Choose carefully. Powerful enhancement on enemies becomes stronger for every stage you complete. And reaching a new chamber resets the enhancement. Battle items can't be used. Okay. Looking at this first board, this first chamber anyway, battles don't look much harder than the other. I think 1 and 3 both look suitably tricky, and 2 looks pretty easy, so maybe you'll save that one for the end. Temple Aura. Your heroes have a little bit of aura, making them stronger for the first couple battles, and then once they are exhausted, they are weaker in all the remaining battles. So that's all about attack, defense, and health. They become exhausted after 3 battles. So you take 1 team in for 1 chamber, and they'll all have a bonus. But you try to bring that team in for the next chamber, and it'll be much weaker. So this is really a question of what kind of roster you have. Do you have 1,000,000 5-star heroes? You can test your War of 3 Kingdoms ability in this, because that's 12 different teams. This is maybe up to 15 different teams. Do you play 12 different teams super easily in 5 stars, or are you digging really, really deep? Because then you might want to start with some higher 4-star teams, or, you know, if your roster is even smaller, even some 3-star teams. These are all 3-star enemies in this first chamber. Then again, maybe some of these 5-star teams that you could bring in, even if they are exhausted, they will still wipe through another chamber. So that is a question of just how deep your roster goes, and you'll have to figure that out for yourself. Yeah, anyway, let's try a few of these battles and see if they are tricky or what's going on. All right, we have a 4-star team here, mostly green and yellow. Let's go in and see how we do. Did I choose these in the right order? Yeah. I was thinking, especially with buff dispellers here, like Cademan and Lishu, that just in case, well, never mind, that was pretty easy. Yeah, these guys are really not stacking up too much here. Okay, sure, we'll do that. Oh, that just killed everybody. Well. Okay, so battle 1, not too hard. Awesome. Ooh, 10 temple coins. Sure. Let's keep going. We'll do this one next. Okay, this, and then I think these additional greens will just take her right out. Yep, okay. Let's get some more greens. Beautiful, we'll do that. We'll get some yellows. Here's this. Boom, they're gone. And before she can even fire, there's the battle. Well, so at least in this first chamber, things are not that difficult. Another couple of temple coins here. Let's go into the third. Trying to play to get some new tiles on the board here. Might as well get this dodge up. I don't really need the health, but the dodge would be nice. That might just take her out. Yeah. That might take them out. Okay. Another dodge up, and does Liju take everybody out again? Yep. Okay. Well, that's just fine. Only 5 temple coins on the last one. I don't know if I did something wrong, but there we go. Okay, rather than going through each one of these, especially at this lower level, I think I will just pause the video, hit a couple of more of these chambers, and see if I can at least get another pull in the temple summon. And then let's take a look at this new Mahayota hero. Okay, I just finished enough of those levels to get one more temple summon. So let's go in and take a look at this new hero here. His name's Rudraditya. Check out this fire sword and the big shield. This guy looks mean. Red, 5-star fighter, so a chance to revive. Always very strong. 1328 team power without emblems and limit breaks. Sitting pretty evenly balanced. 1369 on attack, 1392 on defense, 2387 on health. If you double limit break this guy, he gets a defense up ether talent for the first 6 turns, 20% defense up. As I said, fighter class, so chance to revive. Mahayota family gets that growth that has been reduced a little bit. It used to be 100, 110, 120 or something like that. It is now 75 or 85 or 100 attack and defense growth each turn based on if you have 1 or 2 or 3 of these heroes on your team. The mana on damage received is still the same. If they get some damage, they get a little bit of mana. And you don't know when that is really going to make a difference, but sometimes it does. And suddenly, like, oh, my Rudraditya is ready to fire. How did that happen? And you forget about it, and there it is. So that's pretty good. Also, extra damage to minions and mega minions. When they crop up, still a nice thing here. All right, so let's just take a look at Agni Talwar Takedown. 600% damage to the target at average speed. That's not huge for average speed, just a big snipe. But the growth boon is pretty nice. 2 times extra damage for each point of modified attack. So let's say you get lucky and you get this guy charged in 3 moves, right? 3 red matches right away, 1, 2, 3. Then you are going to have, he's the only one on your team from the Mahayota family. You're going to have an additional 225 attack and defense. So with that growth boon, you're going to do 225 times 2 is 450 extra damage with that attack. And that's right at the beginning of the battle. So the growth boon, don't count it out. It can be pretty ruthless. Also burn damage. So, I take back this 600% damage. When you put all these things together, this guy is going to try to eliminate a target, basically. 1,016 burn damage over 4 turns. Against nature characters, becomes uncleansable and lasts 2 turns longer. So yeah, if you need to just take out one nature hero, Rudraditya might just do that. Plus, all allies reflect status ailments, negative stacks, and wither effects to a random character on the opposing team for 4 turns. That is nice. It's kind of very random. I feel like this guy's special has a lot of good points to it, but they're not necessarily synergized well. But then again, maybe you're not trying to take advantage of every single part of the special in one hit. Maybe you're just trying to use this guy in a lot of different situations. And is it just eliminating one? Fine. Is it chomping down at that whole team because they've got ailments and you want them all reflected? Sure. Kind of an interesting hero. I don't think it's going to change the meta or anything, break the game, but could be a lot of fun to use in a lot of different scenarios. Rudraditya, definitely worth a level up if you get him. I don't know how he works on defense, just hitting one. But then again, with the reflect, status ailments, negative stacks, and wither, I don't know, maybe he is a defensive hero as well. Let me know what you think down below. And also let me know if you have any luck with your polls. I'm going to do a couple polls here and see what happens. Here's a free one here. That is 1 star. And a 2-star troop. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. So let's go ahead and just do these 2 wimpy pulls. Probably get nothing because the odds are super low. Legendary event hero. Featured hero is 0.4%. Other event hero is 0.5%. So less than 1% that you're going to actually get a Mahayota family hero. 1.6% chance that you get a different legendary hero. But as you can see, those are like season 1s, and that's it. So not really what you want to do. But anyway, let's try these 2 wimpy pulls. If you get 1, you get 2, which is pretty awesome. Ciao. Okay. And second pull is Ali. Okay, no big luck for me in 2 pulls. But again, those are my thoughts about the new hero. Those are my thoughts about the Windfall Temple event. Let me know how all of this is going for you. And I thank you for tuning into the video today, everybody. See you next time.